In this video, you're going to be learning how I do my fabric organization to reduce theft and also keep my inventory tight. Also, we're going to be talking a bit about content creation while you see how I go about my daily activities. Good morning. About 7:30, Carpenter has called me that he's here. I want him to make some wood boards. My hair is a mess and these people I'll meet them break. I have a handful. Staff, sewing, and babysitting. You see all this one? They are fabrics, so I want us to make fabric boards for them. SNT plywood is going to be about the size, like this size, and the length about 60 inches. You guys should stop that. People, what is that? When will it be ready? So you say I should transfer how much? I have a lot lined up for today, amongst which is cooking afang soup. I'm expecting some customers. Today is Friday. So Friday is when they do a lot of picking up. We'll be doing some fittings. Hopefully I'll carry you guys along. What will we eat in the evening?
Let me see.
Oh, you don't have to sit to answer. What will we eat in the evening? Now she can't talk because there's a camera in front of her.
I can't my pictures.
I don't enter kitchen, no. Housewife, tailor. But I bought this magnetic phone holder that would have given you a point of view of what exactly I'm going to be doing in the kitchen. I really wish I could use it. But the magnetic ring thingy, I didn't know it was a one-time use. I need to buy another one. It pains me so much. In fact, that reminds me, let me contact the vendor I bought it from and see if the thing has arrived. The magnetic ring has arrived. Don't do that when I'm making videos. Alright, so lots of dirty dishes to do.
I'm a helper.
Hate doing dishes.
Me, I don't hate doing dishes.
Yeah, this helper care.
Today with purpose, discipline, and a winning attitude.
I show up today with purpose, discipline, and a winning attitude. I protect my work culture, avoid gossip, stay focused, and bring solutions. I contribute daily to making Penzra a brand of excellence, order, and world-class creativity.
Together we rise, one stitch, one standard, one success at a time. Some small buckets where we keep by our machine. So if you're cutting thread or maybe you're cutting anything, you can just put it there instead of putting refuse under the ironing place. And then when it's filled, you could just take it to the backyard and keep it back. But mine is going to call a plumber to come and look at the place. So
I'm not the one calling plumber. Now you go find plumber.
okay, we are going to get a plumber, so we get our tap working, so we can just connect a hose to the for now. Thank you very much.
Boss is 16. I need you to go and buy trimming for this Dr. Geraldine's clothes. Okay. Sorry, come. I had an inquiry on Instagram. Come and sit here. She said she spoke with him and she said trimming where she puts here. From the boss, try to enter way small. Let me see. If this is boss +3. Note where her waistline should be. You're not making it fitted. But just maybe enter small. Okay, final testing. I'm not overthinking this. Final testing. Hope the light is on my face. Hope this warm light is facing up. Hope I look good. And yeah, hope my microphone works. If everything checks out, welcome to the video. Let's see. Being creative and adding more kind of content types. Consistently create this kind of content every month. Maybe every week produce one. So in a month you have 4 contents like that. Start uploading them on YouTube. Start uploading them on Facebook. Good morning, guys. Now, guys, I have a problem. Whenever I'm vlogging and work gets very intense and I'm under pressure, I don't remember that I'm recording a day in my life anymore. So you see, after that morning period on Friday, that's where recording ended. We had some customers come in. We had some running around to do. We had markets to go, emergency market runs and all. I didn't remember to record all that. So I'm sorry. I'll get better as I go along with this filming of a day in my life, because it's always chaotic and the last thing on my mind is my phone to record. It's a Monday. So I think what I should do today is show you how we are organizing our fabrics. I actually have plans to go to the salon to take care of this mess on my head. And then I think I'm now in need of a facial. I used to do it myself, but I think I have to go to a professional for facials because my face is looking somehow, right? I don't know if all that will be possible today. So remember this mess I showed you on Friday, how I have a lot of fabric and it has spilled out into my veranda outside my house. Yeah, this is what we decided to do. Remember the carpenter, Mr. Hillary? Let me turn my camera. Now, I don't know if you've ever bought a full roll of lining. You notice they have that cardboard cylindrical thing that they roll the fabric in. That's what we are trying to do here, but instead of with cardboard, we are using wood for longevity. I don't have space, really. I need a bigger house. God help me. It's 6 feet though, because I'm 5 something, and it's the normal 2x2. I think that's what he called it. And then he made it cylindrical so that we can roll fabrics on it. So they're rolling these ones. We don't buy these fabrics in roll, we buy them in yardish for now. One day we will start going to China as well. Okay, as a ready-to-wear brand, I have started stocking a lot of fabrics because it's very painful for you to have a best-selling design and after you've sold like 5 to 10 pieces, it's sold out. It's very painful. The goal is to sell out, but the goal is also to make money, and to make money you must continue to have to sell, right? So now I stock a lot of yards of fabric. That's why I'm overwhelmed with fabrics. Okay, so let me tell you what we do when the fabrics come in. By the way, I shop my fabrics from Aba. I don't go to China yet. We are shopping from Aba for now, right? So let me show you what we do when the fabrics arrive. Doing it thus far, we just come pull one fabric we want to work with out of the bag and we measure what we need, cut it and return it. Anytime I make a call for tailors, new tailors, I always get females, young females less than 30 years of age. I have never gotten a male tailor. Currently, I do not have a male tailor. I don't know why. I would love to work with a man, but it's always very short term, short lived. I really don't know why. But I know I'm a great boss. So these people come in, they look all sweet, you know, the ladies, the tailors, all sweet, all young, all innocent, and very trusting. And over the years, I have not really suffered from theft, right? I know I've had different tailors, different personalities, different people, but if they used to steal, it didn't come to my notice, and I'm sure it's very small things, maybe things like leftover fabrics or leftover trimming that is not very significant. I'm saying, I don't know. I'm just saying, if there was any pilfering going on, I never noticed. However, not this badge of tailors I have though, but some tailors I had towards the end of last year. I'm not one to really chook my eye in small things. I know it's not a good thing for business, but I know they to put eye for all those small leftovers. Not that I'll appreciate it if it is stolen, but I would appreciate it if you tell me first. I might always say. In fact, I'm most likely to say yes, you can have it than you taking it without permission. But then again, I don't keep count and stock of those kind of things. So I still observing that the 5 years of his day that we barely finish in a week because we do mostly ready to wear, so we don't really make use of hasty like that, would finish in less than a day. In the morning, I could bring out from storage 5 years of hasty, and before the day is over, it's finished. And then when I come, I'm like, why? What happened? Everybody just keep a very straight, innocent face. I don't know, ma. I don't know, ma. No, ma. I use it for this. I don't know. Did anybody carry hairstay? I don't know. And I'll believe them. It kept happening, and I started keeping close tabs. I started counting production. Like, okay, if we sew trousers, how many trousers? Because we use hasty on the trouser band. How many trousers? If we sold collars, how many collars? Why is 5 years of hasty finishing in less than a day? This is something that used to carry us for a week. And in the new week, we'll still have some pieces, some leftover. I know how hasty is now. You can patch some pieces and you can still use it. This one, you don't even find any pieces. Not a single piece. It was strange. We would have in stock that we brought in like 12 red zips. But for some reason, It's not there again. I know some people keep these things out of the reach of their tailors, and that's the right thing to do. That's what I'm currently doing. I wasn't doing it. I just would hang it in the factory. Easy to reach, easy to use. Because, like I said, I have never really experienced theft. Seeing all these, discrepancies, things not adding up, I started counting, taking stock, and I actually was confirming that we had thieves among us. I won't even say one thief because this one thief who is stealing is doing it in the knowing of the rest of them. And if they are covering up, it means they are all thieves. Because I would come and I'll ask questions, and everybody will keep a straight face and make me look like I'm the mad one. I'm the one who doesn't know what I'm saying. If I know being fit so, I for they believe say okay, maybe this production they chop all these sewing consumables. But I can sew and I have been sewing for years, and I know that no, things are not adding up here. If they are taking these ones that I'm even counting, I'm keeping track of, then my fabrics that are unaccountable for, there is no stock. The only thing I refer to is the chart I have with my vendors to know how many yards is sent to me. Sometimes I even forget about the fabrics I buy. Like I forget that I own a certain type of fabric because I have a lot of them. A lot of them. So it just dawned on me that these girls fit they steal my fabric. So if then they carry this one wey be say for my crow eye, I dey count say I give you 10 zips. But at the end of the day, you only use 3. You have the guts to tell me to my face. I don't have CCTV. I don't have any camera installed. Yeah. So I would like to encourage you, no matter how small your business is, because I won't even say my fashion business is a big one. We're still small. No matter how small your business is, please keep track of these things. No matter how innocent your tailors and your staff looks, my dear, there will be one thief among them. So let me show you what we do now when fabrics coming from Aba. So first we measure the entire yardage of the fabric, confirming that what I paid for was what was sent. And after that, we enter them into this swatch book. So we take a piece of the fabric, we stick it in the notebook as you can see, and then we write the description of the fabric, the color, the texture, and all. So these are all the fabrics we currently have in stock. And as we use the fabrics, we continue to update the record. So just by eyeballing this book, we can know exactly what we have in stock. So same piece of fabric as in the swatch book, we would gather them into a purse and stick them to the bag that contains the fabric. You get what I mean? The bags are not transparent. So for us to know what each bag contains, the pieces of each of the contents are stuck on the outside of the bag. So that was our system before we went on to get the wooden rod, which we now roll the fabrics into, as you will see also shortly in the next video. So this simple system will help you organize your fabric, help check stock, help avoid thefts. Okay, so that will do half. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's for the fabrics that are not so much. Yes. This one should not like 20 years we've been buying. Yeah. I have an idea for this fabric. This side. So that your swash. Edima, what are you cooking with, son? Fried rice.
Cooking it for me.
I see.
Wash
with. This is how I came back home. Try again tomorrow. The lady who was supposed to make my hair had an emergency. Left me in the hands of an apprentice who was so unprofessional. Spent more than 30 minutes looking for lighter to heat water to wash my hair, and time was going. Let me come back home. Another day, another salon. Hello there, good morning. I don't think I showed you my finished hair before leaving the salon yesterday, so take a look. Look at that. This is my go-to hairstyle nowadays.
Ever since I turned 30, got into my 30s, I realized that I cannot stand anything on my head. I don't make braids anymore, braids with extension. I don't fix weave-ons anymore. It gives me a terrible migraine and makes me feel so uncomfortable. I only feel really good when I'm on my natural hair like this. I can wear wigs for like 2 hours, 3 hours, but as long as I'm not going to bed with anything on my head, then I have peace. I don't know if anyone can relate to this.
Okay, let's talk about content creation. Now, in the last video I posted, the one where I talked about making money from content creation, even though you're a fashion designer or tailor, I gave you some ideas that you can use, content ideas that won't distract you from your day-to-day fashion designing or tailoring activities, right? Even though you're creating content alongside. And one of it was for you to do a day in a life of a tailor kind of video. This video right here is an example. You watch from the beginning up until this point. That's how people too will watch your day go from the beginning up until this point. And if you've noticed, I'm not even perfect at it, because when I'm recording activities in my day, I always get carried away with my work. I get so tensed and focused on the pressure that comes with attending to my clients, meeting up with deadlines and all that. I forget to record. And you see what I did here in this video? I went on to record more than one day, right? When I remember, I just pick up my phone and I record. So if I'm not mistaken, this is an accumulation of 3 to 4 days of my activities in this video right here. So you see, I practice what I preach. I'm not yet good at it. I don't carry my camera everywhere yet, but I still have created something. Now, also following the last video I posted, I got lots of questions. I know engagement on that video, and thank you guys for engaging.
I've made a video here on how to get your creative juice flowing so you can create authentic designs. Search for that video here and go and watch it.
However, you can tweak the design and make it your own, okay? A lot of you left questions saying that you don't even know how to go about starting a YouTube channel. So in my next video, I'm going to be answering some of those commonly asked questions that beginners or those who are yet to start a YouTube channel always ask, needs to know before starting off their channel. The one thing I want you to know is that it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Somebody also talked about the RPM. I think she already has her YouTube channel, So with Tosin. And then she said the low RPM is really dealing with her. Okay, so in another video, right? Not the next video, the one after the next video, I'm going to be giving you some ideas, Tosin, on how you can increase the RPM of your sewing tutorial channel. Okay, there are some tips and tricks on how you can get higher pay, right? So you want to stay locked in on this channel. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be giving you a lot of free values, right? So once again, if you'd like me to be your fashion business mentor, where I teach you from my experience how I'm running my fashion business, how I'm running my ready-to-wear business, and how I'm going about content creation, all three wrapped in one. I'll hold you by the hand, share with you via videos, phone call, voice notes, proffering solutions to your current fashion business challenges. Okay, to sign up, click the link in the description box or pin somewhere in the comment section. Have a fabulous day, and thank you for watching up until this point. Bye bye.